Mario 64. Mario 64 is one of the most beloved games of all time. Released in 1996 for the Nintendo 64, it introduced 3D Mario to the world. But years later, a disturbing rumor began spreading online. Every copy of Mario 64 is personalized. At first, it sounds impossible. Mario 64 has no internet connection, no player profiles, no way to collect personal data. And yet, players began noticing strange things. Some people reported missing textures, warped walls, or rooms that shouldn't exist. Others claimed the game felt aware. Music would slow down, paintings would glitch, Mario's face would stare for too long. One of the most unsettling locations was the endless staircase. In the original game, it's a joke, a staircase you can't climb without enough stars. But in corrupted versions, players claimed the staircase never ended, even after collecting every star. The music would stretch unnaturally. Footsteps would echo longer than normal. Some players reported entering rooms they had never seen before. Empty halls, dark water, no enemies, just silence. Then there's Wet Dry World. In this level, players noticed the water level sometimes changed on its own. Objects would feel misplaced. The atmosphere felt lonely, wrong. The theory grew darker. People began saying the game reacts to how you play. If you explore too much, the game becomes empty. If you rush, it becomes aggressive. If you linger, it watches. Mario's smile would glitch. NPCs would disappear. The game would feel like it was slowly breaking around you. Of course, there is no proof, no confirmed evidence, no official explanation. Most of these experiences come from mods, glitches, dreams, and imagination. But that's what makes it scary, because Super Mario 64 already feels strange. The quiet castle, the echoing halls, the empty worlds inside paintings.
Coronation Day. Coronation Day looks like Super Mario 64. Same castle, same Mario, same beginning. But something is immediately wrong. The game starts after Bowser's defeat. The castle is quiet. Too quiet. You're told that today is Princess Peach's coronation. No music plays. No toads greet you. The halls feel empty, lifeless. As Mario explores the castle, familiar rooms are changed. Paintings are missing. Doors lead to places they shouldn't. Textures look unfinished, almost decayed. And then you notice the toads. They're still there, but they don't celebrate. They don't move much. They speak in short, unsettling lines. Some don't speak at all. They look exhausted. As you progress, the game slowly reveals its truth. Peach didn't defeat Bowser. She replaced him. The coronation isn't a celebration. It's a transfer of power. The Mushroom Kingdom wasn't saved. It was taken over. The deeper Mario goes, the darker the castle becomes. Lighting fades, textures glitch, music distorts into low, droning sounds. Mario feels small, powerless. Enemies don't attack much anymore. They just exist, watching. In the final moments, Mario reaches the coronation. There's no boss fight, no escape, no victory. Only the realization that evil won, and Mario was too late to stop it. The game ends quietly. No credits, no fanfare, just silence.
Mario 1994. In 1994, a strange PC game began circulating online. It was simply titled Mario. At first glance, it looked like a low-quality Mario clone. Pixelated graphics, stiff movement, and crude environments. But this wasn't a Nintendo game, and it definitely wasn't meant for kids. The game opens with Mario standing alone in a dark, empty world. No music, no enemies, no instructions, just silence. As Mario moves forward, the environment becomes disturbing. Dead trees, broken platforms, endless black voids. Sometimes Mario's sprite glitches, his face distorts, his eyes disappear, or his body stretches unnaturally. There are enemies, but they don't act normal. Some don't move at all. Others suddenly rush the screen without warning. A few vanish the moment you look at them. Then there are the messages. Short lines of text appear on screen, often without context. Why did you come back? It's too late.
you can't save them. The deeper you go, the darker the game becomes. Levels feel unfinished, textures repeat endlessly, paths lead nowhere. There's no score, no timer, no clear objective, just constant pressure, like the game wants you to quit. In some endings, Mario simply collapses. In others, the screen fades to black without explanation. No victory, no credits. The origin of Mario 1994 remains unknown.
Mario.exe is a horror creepypasta game inspired by classic Mario titles, but corrupted beyond recognition. The game usually starts normally. A familiar Mario level, simple movement, classic sprites. But something feels off. The music is slower. The colors look dull. The background feels empty. As you keep playing, the corruption begins. Enemies stop behaving normally. Some stare at Mario instead of attacking. Others suddenly rush the screen at impossible speeds. Mario's sprite begins to change. His smile stretches too wide. His eyes turn dark. Sometimes, they follow you. Text appears without warning. You can't escape. I control this world. Why are you still playing? Levels become broken and unfair. Platforms disappear mid-jump. Pits appear where the ground used to be. Dying doesn't feel like a mistake. It feels intentional. In some versions, Mario doesn't scream when he falls. He laughs. The game seems aware of failure. The more you die, the more aggressive it becomes, like it's learning how you play. There's no real ending. Sometimes the screen freezes, sometimes the game crashes, sometimes it closes itself. It takes something safe and turns it hostile. And that's why Mario.exe remains one of the most infamous, corrupted Mario games ever created.
Mario 85. Mario 85 is based on the original Super Mario Bros. 1985. Same levels, same sprites, same beginning. But this version is wrong. Mario 85 is a corrupted ROM hack that turns the cheerful NES classic into a slow, burning nightmare. At first, everything feels normal. World 1-1 loads, the music plays, Mario moves like always. Then, small details start to change. The music cuts out for a second, then comes back, distorted. Enemies behave strangely. Goombas pause before moving. Koopas turn around for no reason. As you continue, the world begins to decay. Bricks crack, backgrounds darken, sprites glitch and stretch unnaturally. Mario himself starts to look different. His animations lag. His jump feels heavier. Sometimes he freezes in place for a split second, like the game is thinking. Text begins to appear between levels. Short. Unsettling. This isn't how it ended. You left him here. Why did you come back? Later levels become cruel. Invisible blocks over pits, enemies spawning off-screen, platforms disappearing after one step. It doesn't feel like bad design. It feels intentional. Some players report that if you keep dying, the game becomes quieter. No music, no sound effects, just footsteps. In certain endings, Mario reaches Bowser, but there is no fight. Bowser doesn't move. The axe doesn't work. The bridge doesn't collapse. The screen slowly fades to black. Hell Valley Sky Trees. Super Mario 64 is remembered for its bright worlds and cheerful music, but hidden deep in its myths is one of the most disturbing urban legends ever linked to the game: Hell Valley Sky Trees. The legend claims that if you collect every star and explore the castle in a very specific way, the game begins to change. Textures glitch, lighting darkens, music fades into low, distorted echoes. Eventually, Mario is said to enter a secret area known only as Hell Valley. This place doesn't look like a Mario level. The sky is dark and red, the ground is empty and flat, and in the distance are the sky trees. Tall, twisted shapes stretch endlessly upward, disappearing into the sky. They don't move, they don't animate, they just exist. According to the legend, walking toward them never brings you closer. The environment loops endlessly. The camera begins to shake. Mario's footsteps echo longer than they should. Some versions of the story say the trees whisper. Others say the music reverses itself. But the most disturbing part? Mario cannot leave. There's no exit, no enemies, no death. Just Mario, standing alone beneath the sky trees. Players claim the game slowly becomes unstable. Menus stop responding, sounds distort, the screen darkens frame by frame. And then, the game freezes. No error message, no crash screen, just silence. Of course, Hell Valley Sky Trees was never found in the game's code. No unused assets, no hidden map, no proof it ever existed.
Ben Drowned. Ben Drowned is one of the most famous gaming creepypastas ever created. It originally comes from The Legend of Zelda: Majora's Mask, but over time, the story began to bleed into Mario lore, and that's where things get disturbing. The story starts when a player buys a used copy of Majora's Mask. The save file is already there. The name on it is Ben. At first, the game seems normal, but strange things begin to happen. NPCs reference events that never occurred, music plays at the wrong times, and the statues start to move. As the story progresses, it's revealed that Ben is not a glitch. Ben is the spirit of a drowned child trapped inside the game. The cartridge isn't haunted by code, it's haunted by someone who wants attention. Then the crossover theories began. Fans noticed similarities between Mario 64 and Majora's Mask: empty worlds, lonely music, silent characters. The idea formed that Ben wasn't tied to one game, he was tied to the console itself. Some creepypasta versions claim that Ben can appear in other Nintendo games, including Mario 64. Players reported corrupted Mario files where paintings led to empty voids. Mario's reflection lagged behind. Text boxes displayed a single word: Ben. In these stories, Mario doesn't fight Ben, he runs from him. The game becomes unstable, controls feel delayed, music reverses or stops completely.
If you like the video, subscribe the channel. It will give me motivation to create more creepy content.